Your name?
Tom Keys.
What are you running for?
I'm running for State Senate, which is in the Plymouth and Barnstable District, against Therese Murray.
Why are you running?
Well, after 12 years of public service, 2 terms selectman, 2 terms selectman of Councilors Association, I was the president of the group. You know what? The problem is the state. The state is the problem. Every town starts their budget year with, what's the state doing to us this year? We're over-regulated. We're getting cuts on a constant basis. We keep hurting police, fire, DPW, schools, the things that we really cherish. And it's time to make a difference. After 12 years of doing this work, now's the time.
How important is the local businesses in the area, just to the economy?
Critically important. I'm a management consultant. I work with the local businesses. What I do is I'm an efficiency consultant. I go into companies, I eliminate non-value added activity, I make them profitable, I streamline. I've never recommended a reduction in force, but I've always asked that a company would take what they've created so that they can expand, so that they can either hire more, do raises, or produce more with the same dollars. Don't we want our government to do the same thing?
And again, what are the main issues that you're running on for a platform?
3. Number 1 is economics. Number 2 is jobs. And number 3 is corruption up at Beacon Hill. First one, economics. For the past 12 years, I've served on local and regional economic development committees. I'm currently on the Standing Committee on Economic Affairs down in Barnstable County. But on jobs, I'm a management consultant. I work with companies. I help them create jobs, become more efficient, work with the state. And the third one, which is corruption up at Beacon Hill, I'm an ethics and compliance officer. I go into companies where there's been an infraction or they want to change their internal culture, remove the culture of corruption, make sure there's no more nepotism or kickbacks, there's no retaliation, there's a hotline. I've been vetted by federal monitors. I'm very clean. And, corruption isn't saying people are corrupt. Corruption is saying that there's an air of having bad policy that allows for it to creep in. And I want to get up there and make some changes.
Do you have what it takes to unseat an incumbent and one of the most powerful women in the state of Massachusetts?
Absolutely.
Why?
Well, my 12 years stacked up against her 18 years. It's a great matchup. What are the 3 big things? If you look at the Suffolk University redundant polling, number 1, economy and jobs. I trump my opponent. That's not been her focus over 18 years. Matter of fact, over those 18 years, we've lost 1/3 of all of our corporate offices and 250,000 jobs. Why didn't, when we lost 1/4, did we change? Why didn't, when we lost 1/8, did we change our policies? We didn't. So, number 1, I trump her. Number 2, corruption up at Beacon Hill. That's the number 2 issue, according to the Suffolk University redundant polling for the past 2 years. As an ethics and compliance officer, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to get on the Government Regs Committee, and we're going to change our internal policies so that, and people are horrified by this, the legislature is exempt from the open meeting law. The legislature's internal documents are exempt from the Freedom of Information Act. These things are egregious. Nobody knows what they're doing, when they're doing it, and how they've actually put together the plans to actually do what they're doing. It needs to be transparent. No one at Beacon Hill can say they have.
How can people reach out to you or find you?
They can go to my campaign website, which is www.votekeys.com. That's VOTEKEYES.com. Or you can give me a call directly on my cell, 508-737-0244. Or you can go to the campaign website and contact my campaign manager, Agatha Bodwell.